Hello to those watching in the future. Victoria, I can just see your ceiling.
Sorry.
I'm going to pop you onto mute. You're on mute now. Right. Rightio. Good mornings. Breathing in on the way down. Out on the way up. Good. Just getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Good. Just trying to get a little bit more of a stretch with each one. Last one. Good. Standing up nice and tall, and we're going to have a little side bend and reach, please. Just reaching that hand out, getting a nice stretch in the ribs. Good, 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 good. We've just had a little shower. Exciting times for our tomatoes. And then stopped. And then the wind's picking up. Oh. We just need some rain in our garden. It's not very big, it's not very impressive. Last one. And then we do some nice wide squats. Feet nice and wide. Look how wide my feet are. Are your feet that wide? That's what we're aiming for. Okay, we're going to do 5 of these nice wide ones. And then we're going to do 5 narrow ones and then 5 normal ones. Good. And feet together. 5 like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And feet hip width apart, shoulder width apart, somewhere in between the two. 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Hands in the hips and some nice big hip circles, please. It's a lovely holiday. I haven't seen you since then. I really recommend this place with young children. 6 apartments, 6 families. Everyone very nice, and the hotel people, they cook for the kids especially, and then with the leftovers you'll take the food down to feed the pigs and the chickens, which the kids loved. Swimming pool and lots of toys, and they provide all that stuff. 1, 2. So if you've got grandchildren, Caserio del Mirador, look it up, and rolling the shoulders forward, and they cook their nice meals in the evenings, and you can either have it in your apartment or with the other grown-ups, who were really nice. It was Kate's idea of absolute hell. Mixing with other strangers and sort of sitting around a communal table and eating. She was so reluctant to do it, and then when it actually came to it, she had a really good time. So everyone was really nice. Good. We're half an hour away from the beach, so that was pretty cool. So we do that in the mornings. I mean, the beach with young children is absolutely awful, of course, but down on the beach, do an hour of splashing around in the rock pools, and get off and get back for lunch. But it was awful, but boys liked it. Good. Excellent. Alright, so some lateral lunges now. And what we're going to do is 3 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Curtsy to reverse lunge to high knee, alternating sides, 20 seconds. Squat to good morning, 20 seconds. And a mountain climb at 20 seconds. Okay? Alright, so curtsy lunge to high knee. Curtsy lunge, to reverse lunge to high knee. We'll do that in profile. Curtsy into the reverse, boom, into the high knee, swapping sides. Okay? And feel free to begin. Let's go, let's do it. Curtsy, reverse, high knee, swapping sides. Curtsy, reverse, high knee. Curtsy, reverse, high knee. Curtsy, reverse, high knee. Good, good. Slightly longer. And this one, boom, good, stop there. Squats to good morning. And just sort of blurs from one into the other. Chest up, back straight, core strong. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good stuff, ladies. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop there. Well done. Down to the floor. It's a mountain climber now. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Feet back. And draw your knee up towards the chest. Off you go when you're ready. Ten seconds, nice and steady. Keep going, that's great. Now get your bottom down a bit, Heather, if you can. Yes, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Stop there, well done, Francis, brilliant. 5 seconds, and then we're back to the curtsies. In 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, relax, high knee. Curtsy, relax, high knee. Good. Paris was brilliant for a day trip. Well, we went for 24 hours, just slightly longer. Really recommend that. Really fun. Not very special, but very easy. Sat. Stop there. Good. Squats to good mornings. Except when negotiating the metro, try and get back to my Eurostar in time. Literally stuck by Notre Dame. See, like all the metros weren't working. None of the metros were working. There was nobody, no station staff, and massive long queues for all the tickets. And stop, all the ticket machines were broken. Mountain climbers down to the floor. So I ended up running with my rucksack on my back. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Drive that knee up towards the chest. Make sure the back is nice and flat. Hips the same height as your shoulders. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Halfway there. 10 seconds to go. That's great. So I ran 3 miles because I left plenty of time, but by the time I realised, stop, I wasn't going to be able to get there on the metro. There's no one to ask, and it was all absolute gibberish. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. By the time I realised, and I got to a few different stations, and I was like, I've got less than an hour to get 3 miles before my train leaves. And I didn't know this at the time, but it's all uphill. And I sprinted in my deck shoes. I know Sebagos have ever been put through a workout like it. A jacket and shirt and nice trousers. I was looking very smart for one. And stop there. Good. Whew. Squats to good mornings in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go again. Yeah, I've got a picture. It will never see the light of day of an absolute shambles of a man at Gare du Nord station. 5, 4, 3. As I've sweated through my blazer. Stop there. Well done, mountain climbers. Last time. Good effort, ladies. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it. Drive that knee up towards the chest. Oh, all these very chic French people were looking at me in absolute disbelief and horror. I had to hide in the vestibule until I stopped sweating. It was revolting. And stop there. Well done, ladies. Woo! Up to your feet, hands on your heads. Get your breath back if you need it. Have a sip of water if you need it. We're going to do forward lunge and press. It's quite a tough exercise, this one. It uses all the big muscle groups. So I'm going to use my lighter weight up to you, of course. So I'm going to lunge forward, hold it nice and still. Press the weights up, weights down, then step back. My back knee is not touching the floor, but it's getting quite close. Alright, 30 seconds. Should do it. Alright, let's go. Good. Alternating legs. Push those hands all the way up. Make sure your arms get nice and straight. Good. You're lunging backwards there, Heather. Lunge forward, step back. Lunge forward, press, step back. What's going on? Come to the back of your mat. That'll help. There we go. And then lunge from there. There we go. And stop there. Alright, well done. We're doing tricep kickbacks next. We'll come back to that in a minute. Don't you worry. So start with the hands by the hips and bend the elbows. My hands are literally touching my hips. And I'm hinging forward, pressing the hands back. Off we go. I'm still using the lighter weights, but I'm going to switch them up in a second. Well done. Keep the neck nice and long and straight. Some people it helps to tuck the chin in, some people like to look up. Doing what's most comfortable for you is a good idea. Right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Very good. Bicep curls. Isometric. Hold bicep curls. Now this is going to be quite tough. Okay? You're going to hold one elbow at 90 degrees and tucked into the side, just like that. And the other arm, bosh. It's going to do some curls like that. Let's go. And swap after 30 seconds. Keep the shoulders nice and still, core nice and strong. Don't let your body wobble around. Good. Well done. Four, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Other side, straight on in. Yeah, so that was sweaty. Good. And then the weekend just gone. We were back in Somerset for my dad's 70th. Went to Hole and Horrell, if you know that one, Francis. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good work. We're back to the forward lunge and press. We've got 10 seconds. Let's have dinner for 50 on Friday night, Saturday night, and then everyone back to theirs on Sunday for lunch. All right, let's go. Forward lunge, big stride forward, hold it. And press the hands, straighten the arms fully up. Big stride forward, hold it, press. You got it there, Heather. That's awesome. Alternating legs, arms nice and straight, core nice and strong. There's a big move this one, which is why I've swapped the weights down, because asking a lot of the core, the shoulders, the legs. I want really good control the whole time, and stop. There, finish the one you're doing, finish the one you're doing. Alright, tricep kickbacks. Next up. Hands by the hips, elbows up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's really nice, actually, seeing my old man with his pals. He seems so happy. And, you know, when you're sort of stuck in a family bubble, it's quite easy to just sort of, you know, not really give anything too much thought, but seeing how much, you know, my dad's friends really love him and stuff, that was really cool. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. My mum was particularly controversial as always. Right, bicep curls. Got it. She decided she was going to tell everyone that she's going to build a swimming pool so her grandchildren will come and see her. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Elbow bent at 90 degrees. And which seemed like the most passive-aggressive sort of statement. Really like, really strange thing. We go and see them quite a lot and they never ever come and see us. So then tell people, start sort of like, I don't know, just coming up with this weird sort of flex. 3, 2, 1, and swap sides. Anyway, I'm jumping on the train to go and see them in an hour, so I just need to get this off my chest with you ladies before I go and see them, so I'm not in a bad mood with my mum. Good. Make sure that torso is nice and still. That's it. Get the arm fully straight down at the bottom. Nearly there. 5 seconds. Finish it off. 3, 2, last one, done. Huge. Forward lunge and press, last time. I am absolutely dripping. What are you doing to me, ladies? Alright. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You can always start before me. I have these pauses which are scheduled in between the exercises. You do not have to stick to them at all. You can always crack on if you are feeling energetic. Good, 5 seconds. Time for one more. Well done there. Good. Tricep kickbacks. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Currently, after my email that I sent yesterday, the newsletter, there's a bit of a heated discussion going on amongst the boomers about what weight to lift in these group classes. Some ladies are saying, well, I lift 7.5, and others are like, I could never lift that, I'm very happy with my ones, thank you. And stop there, well done. Swapping weights, bicep curls, last time. Most people are somewhere in between 1 kilogram and 7.5 kilograms for record, but let's go. Start with the other hand this time if you can. Firstly, if you feel unsafe and you're not sure, then it's probably too heavy. Almost certainly too heavy. That's the most important thing to say. Never ask anyone to do anything they're unsure about, but it is always important that we push ourselves quite hard and lift as much as safely as we can. And stop, swap sides, bosh. Getting heavy now. Keep everything nice and still, just that forearm, wrist, hand moving. Everything else is stock still. But if you're doing squats, deadlifts, the same weight you're doing tricep kickbacks with, either you're asking your triceps to do too much or you're not asking your legs to do enough. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Great. Have a sip of water if you want to. So it's really important to bear that in mind, and I know lots of you are very new to lifting weights, and it's all a brave new world. That's exciting. That's great. That's, I'm never going to put any pressure on anyone to do anything too soon. And once the confidence is up, it'd be really great to start seeing people lifting heavier weights, adding to the repertoire. And you won't feel like lifting heavier weights every day. I certainly don't. Yesterday I did a leg workout, and it was a fraction of what I normally do because the boys had decided they were going to let us have less than 4 hours sleep on Sunday night. Alright, we're doing some squats, ladies, with a pulse at the bottom. I'm going to superset this with bent over flies and alternating arm presses, okay? So the squat, pulse, and up. And we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1, when you're ready. 30 seconds of this one. 30 seconds of the bent over flies. 30 seconds of alternating armies. Yeah. So, if you've ever got any questions about whether or not you should get heavier weights, always happy to discuss. But it's worth remembering some muscles are stronger than others. And stop there. Good. Finish the one you're doing. Finish. Sorry, that was my fault. Bent over flies. So this uses our rhomboids, these nice small muscles across the top of our back. Smaller muscles than the quads and the glutes. We're using smaller weights. Ready? Push the weights out and slowly lowering them down. Let's try and go nice and slowly on the way down. So on the way down, when the muscles do their good thing. And this lengthening out and getting stronger. Funnily enough, it seems counterintuitive slightly. The lifting is actually the easy bit, the bit that doesn't do you so much good. It's the lowering down that does the good stuff. And stop there, well done. Alternating Arnold presses. Now I'm going to do these on my knees. Makes it a bit harder, but also allows you to see more clearly what I'm doing. Got my hands in front of my eyes, my elbows are bent at 90 degrees. With one hand I'm pressing up, alternating sides. Ready? Off you go. When you're ready. So my palms are facing into my eyes, and then I'd externally rotate my shoulder, press the hand up, the palm facing away. Try to keep everything nice and still, my head, my shoulders, my torso. Yeah, that's great, Victoria. Love that, Heather. Yeah, well done, Francis. Good stuff, ladies. Good. 3, 2, 1. And we'll stop there. Back up to the squat and pulse. Heavier weights. If you can, if you've got them, if you want to. I don't want to. Alright. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just get back nice and straight. Make sure the legs are doing all the work. Eyes up, which will stop you from rolling your shoulders forward. So sink the weight into the heels. 10 seconds to go. So what we'll do, all these exercises we're doing today, for 20 seconds, 30 seconds or less, and stop there. Well done. Bent over flies. And what we'll do later this month is we'll start doing more exercises for 40 seconds at a time. 3, 2, 1. Up and slowly down. Lovely. Up and slowly down. Slowly down. Yeah. So, 2 ways of making things harder for yourself. Either lifting heavier weights or doing more reps, i.e. doing it for longer. And stop there. Well done. Alternating Arnold presses. And whilst I can't control how heavy the weights that you lift up, I can control how long you're doing it for. Roughly. In 4, 3, 2, 1, we go. And it is quite possible to just go quite nicely, get a bit hot and bothered, but not really challenge yourself too much. However, the more you push yourself, within reason, the more benefit you'll get from these sessions, the stronger you'll get, the stronger those bones will be. The last one, there it is, well done. Whew. Back to the squat and pulse, last time. Right. Ready? Steady. Let's get it on. Let's do it. Good. 10 seconds. Push down through the heels, squeeze the bottom on the way up. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done. Bent over flies. 5 seconds. Just up, shoulders back, hinging, lifting the weights up to the side. Well done, ladies. Good stuff. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Alternating Arnold presses. It's a lot warmer now than it was this morning. I thought it might be cooling off. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. 12 seconds. Lovely control there, Victoria. Good stuff. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Well done. I'm down on the floor for the next round. I'm going to have a quick swig of water. And then we're going to need a weight. We need for a Russian twist. Swivel, heel tap, V-sits, bear plank. Now, Russian twist with a weight. So, this month what I want to do is be sort of combining a few exercises where possible, just as a bit more of a challenge for the coordination and keeps you sort of like making things just a little bit more tricky from week to week, okay? Gives us a few more tools in our toolbox. So we're twisting back to the center and pressing the weight up overhead. So you can do it with your heels down on the floor or heels up off the floor, depending on how strong you're feeling, and you can do a combination of the two. 3, 2, 1. Just make sure your back is nice and straight. Move out to the side. Twist, twist, press, and then twisting back the way I've just come from. So I'm not always twisting to the same side first. And stop there. I'm going to do a swivel heel tap now. So the feet flat on the floor, arms by the side. Don't fall asleep. Tense your abs instead. Keep your arms by the side. Swiveling from side to side and tapping the heel. Now if your head gets too heavy, neck starts to hurt, you can just do the same movement, just holding the head with one hand. Off we go. The feet are flat on the floor. 10 seconds to go. That's great. Really good. So really reach down, try and reach as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, ladies. V-sit next. Alright, so sitting up, chest up, shoulders back, hands out front. Lift your heels up if you can, arms up if you can, legs out straight if you can. When you're ready, off we go. If there's too much, you bend your knees. It's totally fine. It's a hard exercise. 10 seconds. Just remember to breathe. Yeah, hands up if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop there. Well done. Now we're going to do a bear plank with a shoulder tap next. Shoulder tap is optional. I'd love to see you start with it at least though. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pre-engaging the core, lifting the knees up off the floor and tapping one shoulder then the other with the opposite hand. Just keeping my hips as still as I can. Okay, off we go. 20 seconds. This one only because it's new. Mankind or something like that. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Yeah, good effort, ladies. Russian twist and press next. We're going 15 seconds, but you can start when you're ready. I'll tell you when I'm starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Off we go. Twist, twist, and press. Twist, twist, and breath. Good. Really well, ladies. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Good stuff. Swivel heel taps. Next, please. Whew. Abs engaged. Shoulders up. Off we go. It really helps to pre-engage the abs. So make sure they're working, they're supporting your upper back and your neck. 15 seconds to go. It's such a small exercise and it starts really easy. That's quite hard though. 3, 2, 1, and stop there, well done. The V-sit next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Great effort there, ladies. Well done. Bear plank. And then a little surprise for you. Oh no. Surprises are really a good thing in my class, I'm afraid. Alright. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Make sure that bottom's down, knees just an inch off the floor. Back nice and flat, hips nice and still and strong. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done. Well done, ladies. Back up to your feet. We're going to go back to the start. We're going to do it again. Oh no. Yeah, we're going to start with a forward lunge and press. Have some water first. Right. We're going to do 10 or 12 of everything. Until we get to the ab bit, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of everything. Okay. Forward lunge and press. 3, 2, 1. We're going for 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, ladies. 6, 7. Whoa. 8, 9, 10. Good. Tricep kickbacks next. Hands by the hips, elbows up. Hinging. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Good. Bicep curls. Standing up tall. Both hands at the same time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Squat and pulse, weights up. Just doing the light ones just to get it done. Ready? Steady. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, ladies, keep the shoulders back, chest up. 9, drive down through the heels, squeeze the bottom on the way up. 10, good. Bent over flies. 12 of these, chest up, back straight. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Arnold presses. Hands up in front of the eyes. External rotation and press. 1, 2, just 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Down to the floor. Whew. Russian twist and press. 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Twist, twist, and press. Yes, good stuff. Well done. Well done, well done. Awesome. Good, 10 seconds. And stop there. Swivel heel taps now, please. Straight into it. Feet down, core strong, shoulders up, reach and tap. That's great. Good work, ladies. Reach and tap, reach and tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Bear plank. Last one. Toes tucked under, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's go. Shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Make sure you're fastidious about putting your hand back down where it came from. Yeah, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And down on the knees and sink back. Knees nice and wide, sink back into a child's pose. Good. Reaching the hands forward, as far forward as you can. Doing a stretch across the top of the back. Reaching both hands round to the right, getting that stretch in the ribs. Reaching both hands round to the left, and stretching the side of the ribs. Center, and bring the body weight forward, lowering the hips down towards the floor, keeping stretching the abs. And in the back, looking over your right shoulder, looking over the left shoulder, back to the center, and up onto all fours. I'm going to do cat-cow, arching the back up, rounding the spine down, and again. Big breath in as you arch the back up, big breath out as you round the spine down. One more. Big breath in, push that spine up Then push the chest through the window of the arms. Push lift the chin up. 1 foot forward, shoulders back. Pushing the hips forward. Stretch in front of the hip flexor. Reaching over the top of that front leg. So getting more of a stretch. Hopefully. Right. Swapping sides. Actually got a session starting bang on 2 o'clock, so I'm going to have to leave you fairly abruptly, I'm afraid. Swapping sides, get that stretch and then reach over the top once you've found the stretch. Always reaching over the front knee, that side. Good. Well done. Make your way up to your feet when you're ready. Bring the heel in towards the bottom. Stretch in front of the quad. Hold on slightly if you need to. Better to get a good stretch. And hold on and be a hero and fall over and get a bad stretch. Swap sides when you're ready. Good work. We're going to do some more hamstrings and glutes on Thursday. Drawing an arm across the chest, big breath in, and a big breath out. So look away from the hand. Good. Swapping sides, big breath in, and a big breath out. Good. A little bit of pressure on the elbow. Stretch the triceps. Pushing down. And then swapping sides. Ladies, I'm absolutely wet through. I've had a great workout. I hope you've had a good workout too. Hoo-wee. I hope you have a really good rest of your afternoon. Thanks so much for joining. And hope to see you all on Thursday. So, well done. Feel free to have a bit more of a stretch if you think you're going to need it. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.